Hi guys!
Welcome to our Eco Crafts with Mummy and Me channel.
Today we're going to be making some seed bombs. These are good for bees and butterflies. Yeah. So it's really easy to make. Most of the things you'll already have at home. So you're going to need a bowl. You're going to need to be willing to get your hands dirty because you need 10 parts soil to 1 part flour. Now, it depends what measuring device you're using. I just used a yoghurt pot and I just scooped out 1 lot of flour and then 10 lots of the soil. And then to bind them together, you're going to need some water. Now, depending on your measuring device will depend how much water. So I can't give you an exact amount. But I would say just add little bits at a time. So are you ready to get your hands dirty?
Yes!
Great. Just hoping you'll say that. So we're going to tip the soil in first, then the flour, and then with your hands you're just going to move it all around, mix it all together. So let's just pour, shall we? That's it.
My hands are already dirty.
There we go.
Flap, 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 flap,
And
flap.
then the flour. So you want to combine them now, so you're going to mix it all up.
Whoa!
That's it. Pretend you're baking.
Oh my gosh, it looks kind of like chocolate.
It does look chocolatey. I wouldn't eat it though. No.
It'll be soily and dry.
It won't be very nice.
Now it's kind of grey.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really look like chocolate anymore, but it used to.
That's it. You want to mix it all the way through so there's flour throughout.
I see still some brown at the bottom.
This recipe, or if for want of a better word, these instructions for the seed bombs, I've got off the Wildlife Trust website. Should we try that again? The Wildlife Trust website.
It's like a tongue twister.
It was a little bit. So this is not my of my making, but I thought it's worth having a go at. And if you see how easy it is, you'll want to do it yourself. So especially as it's coming up to Easter, I thought that this could make quite a nice little Easter gift. But it's going to take a couple of days because it's all got to dry. So we'll have to do this video in 2 parts. How's it looking?
It's looking fine. I'm just checking the bottoms. Oh, there's still some at
You
the
want
bottom.
to get right down, do you? I wonder how many we can make with this amount.
Probably about like 10.
Maybe. Depends how big we make them, I suppose.
Yep. If we make them tiny, probably 100.
Yeah.
Maybe 72, don't know.
So the only thing I've actually gone out to buy specially for this was the seeds. Partly because I just didn't have enough of them already, so I had to go and buy a box of seeds to be able to do this. But the rest of it was just stuff I've had around the house. Right, are we ready to add some water?
Kind of.
So what we want to do is make it into a bit of a sticky dough, but not so sticky that it's just going to collapse. You want it to be able to hold its shape, but we want the seeds to stick to it.
It's already getting in shape.
Yeah, we'll just put a little bit then and see if you can mix it through. Was that cold? Perhaps I should have done warm water. That's it.
Might take a couple of minutes, so
What I might do at this stage, actually, this bit wasn't in the instructions. I might put some of the seeds inside the mixture.
yes.
And then we can coat the outside at the end. But I'm just thinking if the seeds all the way through it, it might be better. It might grow more flowers. So I'm going to sprinkle some of the seeds in. If I can just have the bowl for a second. And then what you can do is just move it through again. So this is just butterfly and bee seeds. That's what it's called. There we go.
Okay. That's
So if you want
quite
to
a lot.
see if you can just like mix them through a little bit, and then all the way through the seed bottom will be seeds, which would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Mhm. Need more water.
Needs a bit more water. That's it. I don't want to overdo it with the water because we don't want it too wet and sticky, but we do want it to hold its shape. So we'll add a bit at a time. How's the seeds looking? Do you think we need more seeds added, or do you think it's looking
Yes.
okay?
Need more
Oops.
seeds.
I just got them everywhere. Here we go then.
Come on.
There we go. That's it. Mix them through
It
then.
looked like smoke for a minute.
It did actually, didn't it? It's just the dustiness of it. How's it looking? Bit more water? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. It's still a bit crumbly, isn't it? And falling apart. There we go.
Oh, it's cold. See if it will just hold this tiny one together and just test it.
Okay.
Doing pretty good.
That one work. We need it to be like that all the way through though, don't we?
That's good.
Right, so what I'm going to do, whilst Grace Livy's still playing around with that, is I'm going to just put some seeds onto my tray. Because once she's made the ball shape, we're going to just roll it in this so it's coated on the outside.
I think it's good.
Okay. I think that's a bit big. Try and make it a bit smaller. Maybe half the size, because then we can get more out of it, can't we?
That better?
Okay,
Wait, there.
there you go. So just roll it around in there.
Oh, bro.
Oh, it broke. Okay, don't worry. Perhaps it's not wet enough yet. Put it back in the bowl then.
And mix it all up again.
We'll put a bit more water in, shall we? There we go.
It's like this big.
That'll do. Let's see. That better? Now see if you can gently roll it in that.
It kind of looks like pudding.
It does look like a pudding. It looks a bit like a chocolate truffle to me.
Mm.
Lovely. So now you're going to put it on the tray and we're going to wait for it to dry. Now it could take a couple of days to dry. It's quite sunny out at the moment, so it will dry quicker outside in the sun. Otherwise, if it's cooler temperature when you make it, just inside will be fine.
Or wherever you are in the world.
Yeah, that's lovely. Great. So we've got 2. Grace Livia reckons we could get 10 out of this. I think that we could probably get a few more with the size that we're doing.
Yeah, I think now probably about like 15 or 14 or 13 or 12.
Okay.
I'm just going to go with everything in number. Just so then I can be right every single time.
Of course, because you like being right, don't you?
Yes, I don't like being wrong.
No. It's okay to be wrong then.
Yeah, because then you learn. I don't want to learn.
That's it, we learn.
I'm doing it far apart from each other, so then they get more air through them, so then they can dry and stuff.
Right, as you can see, with the amount that we're making, this is going to take us a while. So we're going to pop back in a bit, and we'll show you when they're all done. Okay, see you soon.
Bye. Hi again, guys. So we're back, and I've just finished doing all of these seed bombs.
Yeah, how many did you make all in all?
28.
28, not bad, not bad. So, the only thing left to do now is wait.
Mm-hmm.
So it said to leave them a couple of days for them to dry out. So it's, yeah, we'll come back in a couple of days' time, see how they're getting on.
Yes.
And then we're going to package them up quite nicely as gifts. And we're going to be giving them to our friends and family for Easter. Bit of an alternative to chocolate.
And we can keep some for ourselves.
Of course, we'll definitely keep some for ourselves because we want to plant some and watch them grow, don't we?
Yes.
Want to see how well they work. So we will be back in a couple of days and we will show you the result of them drying.
Yeah.
So, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Hi guys. So it's been about 3 or 4 days since we filmed the beginning of this video, making the seed bombs. And what are we doing today?
So we are going to be showing you how to wrap them.
That's right, because we want to make these into gifts for Easter, don't we?
Yes.
So what have you got there?
So I've just got 3 seed bombs in this, and we've labelled it here, and we've got instructions on the back, and so people don't think it's chocolate, and it says number 1, throw me, number 2, water me, and number 3, watch me grow.
That's right. So I've just got one in mine. It says exactly the same thing. We've labelled it nice and clearly for people,
Yes.
haven't we? So all we've used for this is some just leftover material. So a few weeks ago, Grace Olivia did some tie-dyeing with some old material and we have some squares left over. I've also cut up some material. This is just pink spotty material. I didn't need the apron anymore, so I thought I'd reuse the material. And this would be a really good idea, wouldn't it, to use it for this? So, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do your tie-dye? Or do you want to do the pink spotty? Tie-dye?
Tie-dye.
There you go. And I will do the pink spotty. So this is what the seed balls look like now.
Yes, so first when we recorded this, they were all squishy, but now they're just rock hard.
That's right, so they've gone nice and dry now, ready to wrap and use. So you just need a square of material, as big as you want really, depends how many balls you want to put inside. So I've got just a rough square there, and yours is a bit smaller, isn't it?
Yes. So I'm just going to take a seed bomb and just place it in the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Like however you want.
I'm going to see if I can get 4 in mine. I might have to stick with 3. Make a nice...
How do you wrap it up?
So I did it with pulling all of the corners together to the top like this and then scrunching them. You might need to just rejig it to make it fit nicely.
This might take a couple of tries.
That's right.
Because did it take a couple of tries for you?
It did, yeah.
Yeah. Then we just scrunch it.
You just want to pull all the parts together like that, yeah, or the edges.
Like that.
That's it. So you've got...
And then we're going to put like a nice little bow on top to keep it together.
Yeah. So I tend to collect all the little bits of ribbon that you might get off your clothes when you're hanging it on your coat hangers. I tend to snip them off and then keep them. So that's all these bits of ribbons are, and then there's other little bits of ribbons from gifts that I've had.
I'll have one that kind of matches my tie-dye.
Okay. So you could use wool or string, anything that you've got around the house. Don't go out specially to buy things, because this is all about reusing what we already have.
This is good.
You're going to have that one. I'm going to go with a spotty blue one to go with my spotty pink.
Why? Because I found a pink one in there.
That's okay. It will stand out a little better, won't it?
Could you tie it up?
Okay. So I'm going to start off by just going round and doing just one, I can't think what the word is, tie. You're not going to make a knot just yet because you want to put your tag on. So I'm just going to tie it once like that, and then we're going to attach the tag with the instructions on and the label.
So like it's saying like kind of like a dressing gown tie.
Yeah, like you would with your dressing gown, that's right. Let's do that one for you then.
It's harder when you're doing it on something else.
It's also, it doesn't stay in place, does it? It moves around a bit. So if I do it once, you can probably do the next one yourself. So there we go. That one's Grace Livia's one. And this one's got a 4 in it. Now for the tags, again, I tend to keep bits of card or paper, all of the offcuts if you're doing any crafts or card making, and I tend to just put it in a box. So I've just got some different colours here and different patterns on them, and I've made them into tags. So for that, if you get a rectangle or a square, and then you can punch a hole in the top, just like that. Doesn't matter if it's centre really, it's just a quick tag. And then snip the sides off to make a tag shape. You can have a go if you want. Don't have a go at that.
Punch hole.
So there's the hole punch. You can use a normal hole punch for this, but I have a single hole puncher, so I thought that would be easier. Whoops.
About here.
Yeah. Would you like me to hold it? You need 2 hands because it's quite tough. Oh, you've got that more central than I managed to.
Yeah.
And then just snip the corners off. That's it. Beautiful.
Doesn't matter if it's equal.
Doesn't really. It's just a quick tag, and of course it's a handmade gift, and it doesn't matter if it looks handmade, does it? It's part of the beauty of it. Right, so before you tie it, you need to do your writing.
Oh yeah.
So because you've got a darker colour, I've given you a black pen.
I'm just gonna write seed bombs on there.
Okay. I'm gonna do one with a pink, maybe. I'll do the pink and white one. You can try and make your writing look posh or joined up if you want to.
No, I'm just making it easy to read.
That's a good idea.
I had to look at yours to see how I spell bombs.
Yeah.
Because I forgot if it was like with a B or an R.
It's got a silent B on the end, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So number 1, throw me. Number 2, water me. And number 3, watch me grow.
I just will throw me. Okay, just like that.
Yeah.
So this is my handmade make of it. Seed bombs, and then we just have the instructions over here. I just made one. Depends on the material size, how much you cut it. But
Yeah, there's mine.
we're going to place that there. We can place it here.
So that's it. We've finished wrapping all of our seed bombs. They're all labelled up and they're all ready to give us Easter presents.
Yeah.
So I hope you've liked this video and I hope you'll give it a go at home. It's been real fun to make, hasn't it?
Yes.
And what would you like to add?
I would like to add, please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, please. And like this video too. And we will see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.